Today we're installing a little present on my McLaren 720. Now welcome back to the channel, and yet again another McLaren 720 build episode, except this time we're not fixing anything, we're modifying it. In front of us we have a full Grail exhaust system that we're about to throw on. Now as the car sits, it sounds like a Dyson vacuum. Let's go ahead and start this up. Now, it doesn't sound too bad at idle, but what makes it worse is this catback was a $7,000 factory option, and it doesn't sound any different. But let's go ahead and give you guys some revs. Well, all of that is about to change. Let's go ahead and get the car jacked up in the air and wait for the exhaust to cool down a little bit and start yanking it off. All right, the car is now cooled down. I have my friend Justin here trying to get this done quicker. It is currently 10 o'clock at night. I don't want to piss off the neighbors too much, so we're gonna try to quickly get this done. I purposefully, when I put this car back together, the exhaust system, I left pretty bare. Half the brackets aren't even on there. It vibrates. That's why you can hear it rattle in some of the videos. But we just have a couple 8 mils, 13 V-bands. The catback will then pull off. And then we have to get this car perched up in the air, get the wheels removed, the air intake inlet. The radiators might have to move. I don't know if I can squeeze it out. We have 202 sensors per downpipe, 4 bolts holding it in. I didn't put the downpipe bracket in, and hopefully we can snake those right out. Now let's get the rear end jacked up so we can get these wheels popped off of here. The one part that sucks about this car is the jack points are pretty non-existent. I'm just going off of the rear trans point right now. Should be completely fine, but since it is a carbon tub, the jack points are very limited on here. Soon to be no more. Dude, the cat goes all the way to here. This is the cat. That is massive. All right, we got the stock system removed. Now let's go ahead and crack open our new one. Pretty good. I don't know about these tips were the only ones I had in stock, but I think it might still look pretty good. Worst case, it's just Cerakote. Sand them down again and redo it. But yeah, this is the stainless with sandblasting. It looks so goofy. It looks really good, but I most definitely did not think this was just raw stainless. Oh, these new downpipes are gonna be so much easier to put in. That's so much better than this. The downpipe job is gonna be quite nice now. What's that? Oh, new hardware? Oh yeah, the hangers. Damn, those are some nice pieces. That's what you get when you spend good money on an exhaust system. And there we go, we have both downpipes now installed. Let's see what this thing sounds like. Open downpipes. Sorry neighbors, we're gonna make this very quick. Now after putting these in, if I were to ever touch another McLaren, I would so spend the money on downpipes just to make my life easier. These downpipes, the stock ones, suck coming in and out if you have to do that. Granted, most times if you own this car, you're probably not pulling downpipes that often, but these are gonna be a much needed upgrade and I cannot wait to see how it sounds. I'm so anxious. I hope it's gonna sound amazing. All right, you ready? I'm not touching the car. How was it doing that? I wasn't touching the car and it kept starting. It's a crank signal. How would it, without me cranking it, crank? Okay, I don't think it was running. I put this intake side on. I thought it would run without this one, but the only thing I can think of is to just plug this one in and we should be good. All right, take 2, and hopefully it's not gonna continue to ghost start on us. All right, I feel bad. That's loud. Oh my goodness, does that sound better? We're gonna go driving tonight, if you're down. It actually sounds like a supercar now. All right, now let's go ahead and get the cat back installed, thankfully. Also very, very simple. Couple V-band clamps, couple hangers. We should be good to go. I might not even do the bottom hangers for now. All right, here we go. The catback is now on. Like I mentioned, we can't do the valves or the tips right now, but we're gonna go ahead and start this up, get out of the neighborhood as quickly as possible, and take you guys to a parking garage or something and see how this sounds. I'm sorry, neighbors. Loud in here. You wanna do the honors of revving it?
Sure.
Sounds pretty damn good. I wonder if it's 4K limited always in neutral or if it's just on all the tunes. That's just 4,000 RPM. You can kind of hear the turbo a little bit. Not bad. Look how close it gets to the carbon tub when we go over this. That's it's a little sketchy. Later, after doing the exhaust install, we have Jake and all of our Canadian boys in town. They're goofing around. Now, I couldn't get the tips on because I don't have these European sockets, but Jake, the master of European cars, told me
that you can use just a 10.
Which I didn't even try. Frankly, it was very late and I just wanted to drive the car. So we're gonna go ahead and put a 10 mil on here, get our new tips on. What a turn of events. Do you guys see this? Jake's working on my cars. Normally it's the other way around. Oh shit. Jake, I think the bronze is the move.
I think it'll look cool. No, I'm not gonna lie. Do they make the one that Jake has, the carbon?
I know, that these were the only ones in stock. So that's why I grabbed them. They would send me the other ones though. Here you go, baby.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, this is what happens when you get 7 dudes in a shop. Well, turn of events, we cannot put on the tips as I forgot to package them when we were in Europe. Frankly, I'm not waiting 2 weeks to post this video. So we are gonna rock tipless in a future video when these the new clamps come in. We'll get those installed. They are a gorgeous piece, but we're gonna have to send it without it right now. Yeah. Jake was trying his very best to get it on, and unfortunately, it's not enough. All right, let's get a startup. It's probably not gonna start again.
What can I do?
Is it? Rev it, rev it. It sounds so good. That sounds proper now.
Did you put in track mode?
Yeah, I didn't hear any audible change. Like, once that fault cleared is when it changed. So, I don't know what happened, but it's consistently like
Maybe
this
it was
now.
like in a soft limp mode or something.
Maybe. I want to see flames out of this tonight now. I feel bad revving in here. What time is it?
Do it again. Let's see if it shoots a flame again. So I don't know, maybe it was shooting flames, it was popping, but it's not popping anymore.
Well, once we get a roar, maybe. Is it recording?
Oh yeah.
Well, now I'm most definitely not doing
You're dead.
I'm not doing anything. We're a peaceful drive home. I think I'm dead just regardless.
Peaceful drive, you're dead. Oh, it's just the seats are wet.
Oh, fuck. We gotta get back. You're on holding food duty. They suck so much in the rain right now. it turns out we cannot use our factory clamps to put the new tips on, as the diameter of these clamps are different than the new exhaust. So I do have to wait a couple weeks for the new ones to come in, unless I can find one locally. But we're gonna go ahead, get this cold started again, and maybe find a place we can rev this thing. A minute here and do some flybys. But before we get some carbon monoxide, let's open this up.
That Lamborghini?
What the fuck was that? What was that pop?
That was him.
Yeah. Look at his face. Yeah. What's wrong with your car?
Huh?
What's wrong with your car?
Why?
There's no body panels on it. Even my car has a Grail back home.
Yeah. If you don't have Grail, what are you doing? Run it! Race!
Okay, let's do it.
Alright. Oh my god. We were spinning so bad. I just stayed in it, bro. That was fun, but we got gapped. Trying to figure out launch control. Is your traction control off?
Let's go to the parking garage and figure it out.
Okay.
Because there's no reason it shouldn't work.
Aside from you have no panels. No reason it shouldn't work.
STI owner, no. You'd get mad if you'd get mad if
They're the same thing. It's
yeah, it's the same thing.
He thinks the STI is different from the WRX.
But it's the same thing. It's really the same thing. It's just a Subaru at the end of the day. It doesn't really make a difference.
The STI just has a wing.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's different, to be honest. And most WRX owners just get the wing and then
you have an STI.
Yeah, right
without
there.
Paying an extra 20 grand.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out launch control. Oh, that was the flame! that was a little flame. It shot a flame. Yeah. Well, it shot one flame. I'm sure when we get this car tuned, when we actually have the whole car put back together, we can get some nice flames come out of it.
You don't have launch. It says launch mode unavailable. See owner's manual.
Did it pop up for a second though, I imagine?
No, it just showed a thing on the screen.
We were trying to get into launch mode, but I think the biggest issue is the doors aren't latched and the front bonnet is not latched. So it does not want to go to launch control.
Is my battery?
Yeah.
Stole?
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds so good though. This is, in my opinion, the best sounding exhaust I've heard on any 720 before. It sounds incredible. It sounds so good. Top of the garage here. This car likes to kick out so easy. And then also, with no doors, you get so much debris in your eye.
Mode where it goes down.
I just latched it. It could be for airbags and stuff too.
Or your parking sensors.
I don't really think parking sensors will do anything though.
I don't know if it'll let you launch when you're right behind something.
Maybe. And we have now made it back to our little headquarters. We got the Honda and McLaren. This new Grail system on here sounds absolutely insane. Camera does not pick this up whatsoever. I am so happy we decided to do the exhaust now. Now, another reason I wanted to put the exhaust now before, of course, we finish the rest of the car is to do an exhaust on here. I had to throw on one of the quarter panels to give you guys an example. It crosses over. To do an exhaust on here, it is quarter panels off, downpipes, you have to move radiators and stuff out of the way. It would have been a huge headache to have a freshly painted car torn apart just to go back and install an exhaust. So that is the real reason I decided to do the exhaust now. It's gonna save us a ton of time in the future. Plus the last thing I wanna do with fresh paint, as it would be super soft and easily scratchable, is to, of course, damage the paint. So now that the exhaust is all wrapped up, we are now on our way to doing all the body work. Something I am not looking forward to whatsoever. It's gonna be about 200 hours of sanding, doing body work, and then of course painting it. And I'm doing all of that myself. It's gonna be extremely stressful. It's gonna be a fantastic video. There's one video following this, and that is where I took all of my cars to a car meet. Disaster struck. Wait for that video to come out. It's more of a fun laid back video. But the next big update with this car is gonna be the reveal of this. It's gonna look amazing. We're not keeping the factory storm gray paint that the car is. We are keeping a McLaren color. I like to keep all of my cars I repaint of the factory color. Like the Honda, this is a factory color. I repainted it. This was my first time ever painting a car. This will now be my second time, except on a way more expensive car, or a chassis, I should say. This car actually costs more than I'll be in this car. A Civic is cheaper than a McLaren. Now, I don't know if that's factually correct yet, as I've yet to do the cost breakdown on the Honda or the McLaren, as we're not done with this, but one of these videos in the future, we're gonna do a cost breakdown and see if my Civic is actually cheaper than a McLaren 720S. Also, we are not tuned yet for this new exhaust. Obviously, we get the sound, the notes that this incredible system makes, but when we have the car done, it's painted complete, we put some miles on it, we're throwing this on the dyno almost right away. Of course, putting on a flame map and gonna make significantly more power now with these catless downpipes. So that is a video you guys need to look forward to, because that is gonna be insane. It's gonna make a ton of power. I saw someone with a similar setup, very basic, literally downpipes, on pump gas, made 860 wheel. And I'm gonna be tuning this on E85, because flames on E85 are way cooler than what you can get out of pump gas. Now, if you guys are in the market for an exhaust for your car, do your boy a favor, check out Grail. This has primarily been a European-based company. They've yet to hit the US market. They sell to US customers, but that is why a lot of you guys may have not heard this company and are hearing of them more and more as we start putting them on cars in the States. But check them out. They make some of the best exhaust systems I've seen for any car that you need. It's not drop shipped China stuff. This is all made in-house. If you guys saw the video, I actually made this exhaust that is on this car, which is, it's so cool. It's just so fitting that I bought this car wrecked, I'm rebuilding it, and every part on here, I'm getting my hands dirty a little bit and touching every aspect of this. And there we go. Had our fun with our modification, but it's time to get back to the grueling work of actually getting our hands dirty and getting this car complete. As much fun as it's been shellless, we gotta get the body back on. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys subscribe, drop a comment on what you guys think of the new system on here and what you guys are looking forward to, and I'll see you guys in the next update.